So this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This will go into the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Collective for March 19, 2026. So let's start with Divine Feminine. I feel as though Divine Feminine is going through some growing pains right now. She is letting go of a lot of false beliefs about love and about herself at this moment in time. As she expands in consciousness, the Divine Feminine is starting to see where she is still not trusting love and where she is still not trusting the process. So I feel as though the Divine Feminine has gone within today in order to properly process some trapped emotions that came up over the last few days. I feel as though the new moon in Pisces energy is still around in the Divine Feminine's quantum field, and this is actually causing a massive release of stagnant energy. So I feel as though the Divine Feminine may be somewhat emotional at this moment in time, and because of that, she is transmuting a lot of self-limiting beliefs and trapped emotions that keep her in a lower timeline. So as the Divine Feminine transitions into the new timeline, she is letting go of everything and everyone that is no longer serving her. And I feel as though as the Divine Feminine does this, she ends up transmuting the fear of not being enough and the fear of not being chosen. This is allowing her to really sever ties with the version of herself that self-sabotage and self-sacrifice. She is choosing herself, and by choosing herself, she is setting the precedent for how she should be treated. I feel as though the Divine Feminine is letting go of that people-pleasing trauma, and the more she lets go of that people-pleasing trauma, the more integrated in her dark feminine she becomes. And that's why I give her Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. I feel as though Divine Masculine is letting go of a lot of false beliefs about the divine right now, and I am seeing as he ends up letting go of that false belief that he's alone, that he has to figure everything out but himself. He is healing that wound of separation between him and the divine. I am seeing a lot of past life clearing going on for the Divine Masculine as well. As he delves into the subconscious and clears the fear of not being enough and not being chosen, he is seeing where he doesn't trust love still, where he is self-sabotaging and self-sacrificing. I feel as though the Divine Masculine is really opening up the heart space right now. And as he opens up the heart space, he is shifting into a more heart-centered way of being. The Divine Masculine is letting go of the version of himself that kept everybody happy, that people pleased. He is really feeling all that repressed anger and sadness that came up during the new moon of Pisces. As he pushes himself to choose himself, he is seeing where he is engaged in one-sided connections, and I feel as though the Divine Masculine is putting his foot down. He no longer wants to partake in anything toxic or low vibrational. He is really choosing himself right now, and as he chooses himself, he ends up stepping into his dark masculine without apology, without shame, without guilt. He is really, again, becoming more and more heart-centered, and as he becomes more and more heart-centered, he is really stepping into his truth and trusting the divine more than ever. And that's why I give it Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about Twin Places often. If you want to book a personal with me, you can DM me through here. I will see you another time. Namaste.